You know, a lot of people write me and ask me questions like about the sound effects I use and what kind of camera I have and things of that nature. I'm sure most of us get questions like that, especially from people that don't make videos. They want to know how to get started and stuff. But I wanted to talk about something today, that the same effort we take and put into these videos, with maybe just a little more effort, you can actually make a movie for like almost for free. But now, how do you get started doing something like that? Well, let me tell you how you get started with one of these, a notebook. Now, open that notebook, and on the first page, make a list of all your friends and family, people that you can use in your movie for free, okay? Write them all down, you know, different age groups, separate them into age groups, races, or whatever. Now, go a couple of pages into the book and make a list of all locations you can use for free. For example, your house, your parents' house, your friend's house, your, different people you know. Maybe you're in college, your dorm room. Maybe your friend owns a business, or your family owns a business, like a bar or a funeral home or whatever. Put that down. Now remember, these are all places you can use for free. Okay? Now make a list maybe of vehicles you can use in your movie for free, in case you need a car. Write down your car, your friend's car, what kind of car it is, this, that, the other thing. But you see, you just keep doing this, and before you know it, you're going to have your notebook filled with people you can use for free, locations you can use for free, you see? Cars you can use for free. You have a whole production here of things you can use for free to make your film. So, don't, you might have ideas in your head for like big, wonderful movies, like science fiction, action, explosions, monsters, whatever. But don't be in such a rush to make those. You don't want to make you a vision, like a half-assed version of it. Start small. Make like little films, dramas, or you can even make a good horror movie for like nothing, But save your dream films. Like I have films I want to make one day. I wouldn't even attempt them now because they would just be stupid. They wouldn't be my vision, And also, don't try to get your family and friends to play Shakespeare. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not real actors. Just get your mother to play a character like your mother. Your father to play a character like your father is. You know what I'm saying? But casting is everything, man. Like sometimes you see a movie and they'll cast like a 20-year-old kid as this hardened sheriff of like a town. It's like, okay, that's not good casting. So you got to put people in roles that they can pull off. But I'm telling you this, if you get your production list ready of all places you can use for free, you can make a 90-minute movie, okay, for almost nothing. Really, just your time and energy. Now it starts getting expensive when you want to make props, or you need certain things that you have to buy for the film. Like we made one horror movie for $85. It's like 58 minutes long or something like that, or 57 minutes long. I had to buy props. I had to buy, which I still have most of it. I had to buy the ingredients to make fake blood because I needed a little bit of blood. There's a part in the film where a jewelry box with a picture on it, gets smashed over my head. So obviously I don't want to smash a real jewelry box, whatever, over my head. So I went to the hobby shop and I bought balsa wood, and I made the box out of balsa wood. I painted it brown, I put a picture on there and everything. It looked really nice in the film. Matter of fact, one of the clips is posted. I think it's called clip from Horror Movie 2 or something like that. But you'll see the box that gets smashed over my head, and you see it hitting me. Obviously, like I said, you don't want to hit yourself with a real thing. And then the rest of the budget for that movie was like just the tapes involved and stuff like that. So it came out to like $85. But we all have ambition. We want to, have fun and make something interesting. Summer's coming. Believe me, toss yourself into a project. Forget about making these YouTube videos. Like I said, the time and effort you put into making 10, 15 videos, you could have made a film. Something that your family would love and your friends, even if you don't sell it, Like the movies we made, getting back to those. I'll never sell those. But me and my brother, we have a dream of making a real movie one day. And if we're lucky enough to do such a thing, we're going to take these free movies that we made, you know, and just put them on the DVD like as a bonus free thing. Like our first movie, our first attempt, you know. Just give it away for free along with the DVD. And don't forget something too. When you're filming with like a video camera, you don't really need a whole crew, especially if you're getting the sound. Like when I film, I get the sound right from the camera. There's no external sound man doing these films, and you can make a movie the same way. You really don't have to have the sound like taped on, you know, added on extra. It could just be right from the camera source. But when you're filming, you can film in any location you want if you just have one guy holding the camera and just the actors, because nobody's going to know you even filming a movie. You can walk in Times Square, go to some kind of sporting event, and if one of the scenes is you talking to somebody during the game, you could just film them. You know, you could film the two actors acting out the scene. Nobody even knows you're filming a movie. Nobody's going to say stop or arrest you. It's like guerrilla filmmaking. But when you have a crew and lights and different guys doing this and that, poles and tracks, then it looks like you're making a movie, and then they're going to bust your chops. But guerrilla filmmaking, believe me, we filmed everywhere, man, and nobody ever bothers us. And that's another thing too, though. When you go with no crew, you got to be careful with your camera now. Like my camera, when I bought it, was like over $3,000. You know, the camera I'm filming with right now. I know I get poor quality in here, but you don't want to be walking around like every neighborhood with a camera like that. So if you're gonna, you know, go on location, just be careful where you're going. And also another thing, in your production list, put down special locations you have. You might be lucky enough to live by a river, or beautiful parks with waterfalls, or, you know, things of that nature, or you know, burned out industrial sites that you have access to. So add special locations to your production list too, you know. Like I said, get started right now. Just come up with some kind of simple horror story or whatever. Get your friends and family involved to do it for nothing. They're helping you out. You could make a 90-minute movie for less than $100. I'm guaranteeing it. If you just put your, you know, put your mind into it, you can do it. Yeah, and last I want to leave it at this. When you make a YouTube film, you can get away with maybe stealing somebody's footage, or even music, using somebody else's music. You can get away with that until they catch you and decide they're going to knock your video out of there, right? But don't do that with your films. Do not put music from, you know, bands or other TV shows into your film. Okay, do not put scenes on TV of somebody else's film playing. You can't get away with that in a film. Okay? And I would stay away from using products too. Like, don't show a guy up close drinking Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola might not want to be associated with your film. You had no right to put it in that. You know? So just be careful. When you make a film, try to make it your own. You know? Good luck, and I can't wait to see some people's films. If you do make it, if anybody does make a film because they're inspired by this, please tell me. I'd love to see it, really. I'd love to see it.